Today on the channel, sit right down and let me tell you a tale of one Jason Voorhees. And let's start it all over again in 2009 with the NECA Ultimate Remake, Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees unboxing and review. And today on the channel, take it back to 2009 for the Friday the 13th Remake Edition. But for all your NECA Ultimate Editions and everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Got to get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what old Jason Voorhees is up to. And I'm guessing no good. That's what he's up to. No good right here. Crazy imagery right there with Jason Voorhees with the mask, the Friday the 13th logo. What is old is new again. You got to remake them. And I got to tell you, I don't remember this movie at all. I'm sure I saw this when it came out in 2009. But I cannot tell you anything about this movie. It was a weird time in my life. You know, I was getting married, getting ready to have kids, moving into a new house. There was a lot going on in 2009, 2010 area. So some of that gets a little fuzzy here. And for whatever reason, I don't remember this movie. So that's a bad sign that it didn't stick with me. That being said, I need to go locate this one. I need to give this one a rewatch, I think is what I need to do. Friday the 13th looking good. Looking good on the side. The hallmarks of Jason right there. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, and then on the back, guess what? Friday the 13th, a little bit of blurbage and a few glamour shots for good measure. What's it say back here? A group of young adults discover a boarded up Camp Crystal Lake where they soon encounter Jason Voorhees and his deadly intentions. And I guess they must have skipped over the mom part aspect. Where's Pamela? Is she around? They said, let's skip that. Let's skip that. There it is, plastic prison inside. Let's pull old Mr. Voorhees out of the package. Perfect for Halloween is the Friday the 13th. See you later, goodbye. And plastic prison all locked up in there. So I'm going to take this offline, get it out of the package, back talking all things Friday the 13th. All right, let's dive into Jason. And per the norm, let's start off with the accessories. Let's start off with the hand. So out of the package, you got a gripping hand and a splayed out hand. We do get a second gripping hand here. Now, wish we would have got two gripping hands, a right and a left. Unfortunately, we get two right-handed gripping hands. So a little bit of a miss by NECA. I would like to be able to wield two weapons at once. Not going to be in the cards with this one, unfortunately. We do got a machete, but boy, they're really taking the classic Jason machete to another level here. A lot longer and, dare I say, sharper this go around. And that's what happened. You know, the 2000s, they got extreme in a lot of ways, and some of the weapons got a little bit bigger, apparently. We do got a nice axe here. Not your typical stereotypical axe we get with these Jason figures and in the Jason movies. It's a double-bladed axe. It's a double one. So we got two options to kill on that. We do get a screwdriver in case you need to fix a door or maybe the docks down there at Crystal Lake. You do get the screwdriver. You can also stab somebody in the eye with it if you needed to. And we do get the fire poker once again. Got to have this, a classic weapon. Got one of these going on. A deadly weapon, if you ask me. And then we get, I don't know what, I forgot what this is technically called. It's like a hammer, though, is what it looks like. But it's messed up. It's seen better days. But can definitely go straight into somebody's skull if it needed to, if you're old Jason Voorhees. So there's our accessories there. But now we're going to dive into the head sculpts and basically three different looks here. Now we get the classic Jason Voorhees hockey mask there, looking very nice. Looks like the hockey mask we've seen in the past, not too far off of that. Now we do get the mask removable once again for Jason. And then we get a face once again only a mother could love. And really looks like Victor Crowley from the Hatchet movies to me. Has a nice look like that. And I guess this would have been before that. When did those Hatchet movies come out? It's all a blur anymore. There's like Hatchet 4 now or Hatchet 3 or something. But I think this might have been before that. He's got quite the teeth on here, going bald. Got the long, stringy, straggly hair. I don't know why all these killers and stuff have to have that crazy hair like that. It looks like a young Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is what it reminds me of. But a face only a mother can love with that one dead white eye in there, 2 ears. Nose and a gross mouth. Just look like he's seen better days. We We do get a throwback back to the original Jason Voorhees, more of part 2 maybe, with the old masked mummy head going here. Like that, you got one eye sticking out there. His good eye, of course, but looking good for a second head if you need to have that. Once again, I'm not sure. I'll probably display it like this. I'm just a sucker for the Jason mask. I feel like that is so much of what brings Jason together is the hockey mask, the goalie mask. So that's probably where I'm going to end up going with this one. It's got a nice leather coat over the top here, nice and warm in those hot or those very cool winter months out there on Camp Crystal Lake. Got a t-shirt that could use a washing or two. Got the gross skin on the neck, gross skin on the hands. And then you got some pants on there, some black boots. Basically a more modern day Jason, a little bit more fashionable, we'll say, in 2009. His arms do go around, a little bit limited. That jacket, I guess, doesn't come off, but it does get in the way a little bit there, I will say. Single jointed elbow, yep, single jointed elbow, side to side, hands back and forth, side to side, head back and forth, side to side, head removable, as you can imagine. Waist articulation. Jason splits, he's ready to go. He's ready to take on all comers on the balance beam if he needs to. Leg goes up for the kick of the groin if you really want to. Torn up jeans, single jointed knee, side to side, back and forth. Ankles back and forth, side to side. Looking very good. And then you do get the ringside stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. And what do you know? Fits on that stand. He's ready to go. He's ready to take on all comers. Once again, is Mr. Voorhees. So a movie I've totally forgot. I've totally spaced on. I can't even remember if I liked it. I'm guessing I probably didn't, but it's hard with movies like this to do a remake like that and start it all over. Sometimes it catches fire like some superhero movies. Sometimes it's just like, should have stuck to the original material. I see both sides of the coin. Two sides of the coin, you know what I'm talking about, Todd McFarlane. Rip old Ace, the spaceman, as we know. But looking good. For what it is, it's pretty cool. If you're getting the Jason collection like I am, you got to have a representation of all the different NECA ones. And that's what we did right here. So Jason 2009 edition, what's your guys' thoughts here? Are you with me? Don't remember this? Didn't really strike a chord with you? Maybe a nerve? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, my other YouTube channel. Check out Patreon and YouTube channel memberships for more content. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show. The Kyle Peterson Show, conveniently enough, is the podcast. The Gmail at KylePetersonShow@gmail.com. Getting convoluted there, but is the name of my podcast each and every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Jason Voorhees, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?